Hi, I'm Montaigne, and you are watching Youth.
Bam. Fantastic. We got that. All right. Okay, so welcome to Groovin The Moo. How are you feeling today?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Pretty fresh. It's like the first stop on the tour.
Extremely fresh.
Yeah, it's pretty cold.
The freshest, some might say.
Yeah. So recently you played at YEWTH and also at Day on the Green, and both those festivals kind of have different crowds, and then you're coming to more of this youth crowd here. Is it quite special to be appreciated by so many different and diverse audiences?
Yeah, it is. It definitely is.
Yeah.
And I do have a diverse audience, which is nice.
Yeah. Like, also talking about that, what was it like to be playing alongside Cyndi Lauper, and, you know, names like that at Day on the Green?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, naturally, one of the biggest pop stars of, like, you know, the 70s to 80s to 90s, even to now.
Yeah.
And that's pretty special. And they're both very tenacious women. Yeah. And to be considered a part of the lineup with a bunch of other really, really amazing women, like the Clouds and Alex Leahy as well. I was like, great, thank you.
Yeah.
Like, it's a bit of an honor and a privilege, and, you know, I guess a testament to the value, I suppose, that promoters and stuff are putting on my act. So that's nice. Yeah, definitely.
I think it was kind of good that it was a very strong female lineup, but also I think we've kind of got past that and the fact that you kind of need to have a female on the lineup as it being acceptable kind of thing, if you know where I'm going with that. Like, it should be more about artists that are good and they just happen to be female. I mean, it's a big conversation that Camp Cope has. Did you want to talk a bit about that, your stance on that?
Well, I guess mine's similar. I'm just book good acts, you know?
Yep.
And hopefully, I think it's less of I don't think it's a promoter's issue.
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes it is, but I think it's just a, ubiquity of male, predominant acts. Like, there are just more men doing music for whatever reason, and that's why there are more men being booked, because they're just more acts. So, it's something deeper than just a promoter needs to book an act.
Dudes,
it's a greater societal flaw, I think, that needs to be fixed. And I don't know exactly what that is because I'm no expert. So that is as far as I will go with my speculation.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that. So we're here at Groovin The Moo. I had a couple questions related to that, some fun ones. Because it's a regional tour, obviously we're at Wayville, which I wouldn't say is regional, but what's your spirit farm animal? Do you have a spirit farm animal if you had to choose one? So, you know, I like... Is there an animal in the barn?
I really like cows.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would, I feel a bit weird. I'm still not sure what the vibe is with spirit animals and how,
Oh, okay.
How, I guess... PC that term is, but in terms of resonating with some kind of animal, I do like cows because they're very sweet and nice and just like to eat grass and want pats, and they're nice animals. But I don't know if I identify with them on a personality level, or if I just like them. I think I just really like cows. I think a farm animal that I identify with, I don't know.
That's all right. I think you answered it.
I don't think about these things.
No, I don't expect you to. It's a bit of a weird question. I might have to rethink that one.
No problem. No, I'm sure some people do think. I personally, when people are like, what is your favorite movie? I'm like, whoa, I've never actually given that thought. Most people do give thought.
No, it's a bit of a question. It's like, well... you could like plenty of movies, or you could like plenty of animals that or you think relate to you. Yeah.
Fully.
Yeah.
I like to think I have, distinct qualities from a selection of animals.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
I'm not like one animal is all of me. I'm just like bits of every animal.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Exactly. Your own individual. Yeah. It's a bit of a weird question. Moving on. Also, another first question I wanted to ask you about is your favorite festival food.
Every time I come to festivals, I look for Govinders, which is just the best. The kofta balls are amazing, and the curry and the halva and all of it. It's really nice. But if there's... I mean, I try to go for the healthiest thing possible.
Yeah.
Because I'm vegan as well, so I just sort of like my options are more limited. Festivals are pretty. There's abundant vegan food at festivals, but I do,
especially places like WOMAD where you played. And
that
like
was great. I got good vendors there.
Yeah.
But also because like now when I play these things, like there's catering, so I just eat that.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
It's usually pretty nutritious and filling and nice. So just like I don't know, roast vegetables are always a safe option.
Can't go wrong. Is there also talking about new music before? What are you working on at the moment?
Second album.
Yeah.
So feel like I've mostly finished writing it. Probably a couple of songs that need to be in there, just to round it up, or off rather. Just heaps and heaps of writing.
Yeah. Are you looking at like collaborating with anyone? It's probably early to tell about that.
I do have people that I'd like. Well, I have one person in terms of another artist that I'd like to collaborate with, and that's Dee Dee Dumbo.
Yes.
But in terms of like actually singing with or like writing with other artists for this album, I don't really have.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even set on that. I just like really admire and respect
really
him,
cool.
and I would like to work with him.
Yeah.
It might not end up being anywhere. I just want to work with him.
No, it's okay. We won't take this as like an exclusive or anything.
Oh no, I believe you. It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, and producer wise, like I'm probably gonna go with Tony Buchan again, who's done all my records so far. But you know, maybe experiment with a few other people just for funsies. I always am. Like you go to a bunch of song hubs and you always work with different producers and writers and stuff like that. And, but into like for a specific designated producer, Tony's kind of my number one guy.
Yeah. So also with that, obviously Hilltop Hoods and you being on one of their singles, kind of, you know, you obviously doing your own thing, but that definitely helped get you out there more. Now that you are on that level where you're producing more music and a lot of people know who you are, you're getting heaps of festival bills. Do you think you might go and look to other artists that maybe are similar to you or think would work well with music and maybe get them on board to help them get out there? Or am I just going too deep?
Well, the thing about hip hop is like there are a lot
it's easier.
Like features are a regular thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's like someone sings on the chorus or like whatever.
Yeah.
Whereas my music, it's a bit more.
True.
I mean, like Björk, for example, she often gets Anony of Anthony and the Johnsons on her tracks, so that's a thing.
Yeah.
But the thing about Björk is they don't seem like duets. It just seems like two voices on the one track that blend well together and provide texture. Whereas I feel like with my kind of music, it would seem too much like a corny duet.
Yeah. Good point.
So I'd have to be able to do it in such a way that didn't come across as the biggest cheesy cheese ball of all time, you know?
Yeah. And to wrap this up, is there anyone that you're keen to see here today?
I feel like I haven't seen Fundamentals yet, but I'm really good friends with all of those guys, and I've seen Tucker's solo project a bunch of times before. I really like them, so them, I guess.
Yeah. Hip hop represent. Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for chatting today.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Bring in that handshake. Cool.
Firm. Good. Love it. Easy.